Oftentimes when you buy a new exciting piece of technology, you know that it has incredible capabilities, but you don't necessarily know how to make those capabilities work. A lot of the times when you get these things, you just want to take them out of the box and start using them right away. Without reading the instructions, you can never fully maximize what all the technology was there for you to do in the first place. So in this video, I'm going to just give you Tech 101. I'm going to teach you exactly how to use your Dyson V11, the model I have is the Absolute, like a pro. That way, by the time this video is over, you're going to be vacuuming your way across the world. You're going to be the best vacuumer on your block. I want to tell you a couple things. First of all, this video is sponsored by Dyson, but don't be annoyed. They are a dream brand of mine. I've wanted to work with them since I started the Clean My Space channel back in 2011. I've been using Dyson since I started my cleaning business back in 2006. They make amazing products and I'm very, very proud to be doing this video. The other thing I will tell you is what I always tell you. If you haven't subscribed to the Clean My Space channel yet, make sure that you do so. There's a subscription button somewhere over there. And make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you love Dyson. One of the great new features of the V11 model is your ability, of course, it has this cool LCD screen, but your ability to select power modes. And let's talk about these. You have 3 different power modes that you can easily select with a touch of a button. Now the first one is green or eco. This is great for your everyday vacuuming, for hard floor surfaces. Your tools don't have to work too hard or some light dusting. Great to use eco mode. You're also going to get the most out of your battery. The next one is called auto mode. It's sort of the medium level. I like this mode because it doesn't require you to actually do anything. The vacuum will automatically adjust for you based on the type of floor that you're cleaning. And in fact, you'll even hear it switch power as you move from hard floors to soft floors. The third mode is called boost or max mode. It's red, so you know it's powerful. Now, a lot of people think, oh, in order for me to get the best vacuum, I always have to do it in this mode. That is not the case, and it will eat your battery quickly. I use this for very heavy-duty cleaning jobs. Great example would be if I'm cleaning a piece of upholstery that has a lot of cat hair ground in, but you only need to use it for those very heavy-duty jobs. Otherwise, the vacuum knows what it's doing. The other thing that this LCD screen is great for is telling you how long you have left on a charge, so it'll actually give you time, which I think is really handy. And it also tells you when your filter needs to be cleaned, and it will also tell you if and where there's a blockage. Dyson told me that they actually get 80% of their calls to their help desk about blockages that could be easily detected and fixed by you at home. So the LCD screen kind of gives you all that information now, which is super handy. When you're trying to get all of your pieces assembled and put together, know this. First of all, the wall mount that's included in your package is great to use. Of course, you can pop it up on the wall. It's easy for you to charge, to see it right there. It also kind of has a cool factor to it, and it's great for storing multiple tools. When it comes to snapping pieces in and out, it all kind of works like a puzzle, which is really nice and simple. You've got these red pieces right here, which tell you this, it simply snaps in and snaps out. So nice and easy to put together. The other thing to know is that rather than needing a vacuum and then a handheld vacuum, this is actually a 2-in-1 because you have the extension pole here, which allows you not only to use the vacuum for the floors, you can also use it for high dusting and high cleaning. But you can also take that part off completely and then use one of the quick attachment tools directly on the vacuum head. So it's really like you're getting a 2-in-1. Well, the V11 actually has 20% more suction than its predecessor, the V10. It also, when they were doing tests, it had twice as much suction as any other cordless vacuum on the market. So anytime you see a cordless vacuum talking up all the things it can do, just know the V11 can do twice as much in terms of suction as that one. The other thing that's great to know is that this has up to 60 minutes of fade-free runtime. Dyson has an incredible, I was gonna swear, but I can't because this is a clean video. It has an incredible filter. And I want to explain to you how it works. Not only is it allergy and asthma certified, which is a big green check mark because that means that people who are very sensitive to indoor air quality can use this with confidence. The other thing to know is that Dyson's designed the machine such that there is end-to-end filtration happening. So the way a vacuum works is it sucks in air and dirt and dust in through the bottom. It comes through whatever filtration system exists, and then you get air blowing out this way, and you just hope that everything that you wanted to remove from the air or the carpet is stuck in the filter. If your filter isn't sealed properly, if you don't have a good quality filtration system in your vacuum, none of that will happen, and this is dirty. However, with the Dyson, not only do you have the cyclone technology, which separates dirt and dust from the air so that by the time it even gets here to the HEPA filtration system, less work has to be done. But the filters are so easy to clean and maintain. This, you just rinse it under water, you let it dry, you put it back. So easy to clean and take care of. When air comes out of here, it is clean. That's why it's got that allergy and asthma certification. We're gonna start off with this high torque head. Now, the cool thing about this is when you engage this, so when you pop this on here and then pop this on here, this instantly kicks your vacuum into that auto mode. And what that means is this will detect whether it is on hard or soft floors. A couple of other neat features I want to point out to you. This little velvety thing over here, it's not just a racing stripe. This is actually there so that if this bangs into a wall or a corner, it's not going to leave a scuff mark. And then over here, you've got this plus minus. This basically allows you to adjust for the pile of the carpet. So plus is I'm working on a high pile carpet, and simply sliding it over to the negative side means you're on a lower pile carpet. Now, if you're doing hard floor surfaces only, you're gonna switch over to the soft roller cleaner head. This is the one that's red and purple and pretty all over. But the reason why in the cleaning world we love soft and fluffy things on hard floor surfaces is so that they don't scratch. So just remember that. So often in cleaning, you want this kind of power, say for example, when you're cleaning the stairs or the car, but you know that this isn't going there. So you're like, if only there was a smaller version of that. Well, that is this. This motorized brush head rolls into whatever surface it's cleaning, and it uses these little bristles to grip up whatever you are struggling with removing. The other thing that I love about these little tools is that they are cleanable. They're super, super simple to clean. So you pop a coin in here, you twist this open, and then you can take out the brush roller, cut out any hair, give it a good rinse, let it dry, and put it back together. So this is great not only for upholstery, cleaning underneath a sofa cushion if you have leather, or on top if you have actual upholstery. It's great for dining room chairs. Our cat loves sitting on our kitchen chairs, so this is what I use to vacuum in max mode. I also love using this for front entryway mats if you need to get into tight little spaces or corners. Great for vehicles, great for stairs. And I'm sure some of you have even more uses for this. So if you love this tool, let me know in the comments down below what you love using it for. Point is, it's useful. When I first got a Dyson years and years ago, a stick vacuum, I didn't really use this so much, but over the years I found a lot of use for it. First of all, the bristles are cut on an angle, which is really helpful for getting into tight corners like baseboards. The bristles are so helpful because sometimes you're like, oh, I just need to sweep that thing out of the corner and then vacuum it up. That's what the bristles are there for. And then of course, if you don't want the bristles, you can just disengage them, and you've got that same red strip over there that will help to pick up, listen, it'll help to pick up any debris or hair that's ground in, and you still have that crevice angle. If you've ever owned a vacuum before, you've definitely seen a crevice tool. It's the narrow, skinny thing cut on a bias, and it's used to get into crevices, little, small, difficult, awkward areas that you would otherwise not be able to deliver suction to. And this can be used to clean a whole host of things, from between and underneath appliances to that awkward area in the foundation of your sofa where all the coins and things are, although don't vacuum up a coin. I also, whenever I clean the car, I always take the crevice tool with me because there are awkward, tight spaces that I can't get to, which is why this comes in handy. This is the mini soft dusting brush. It's the oval shaped brush with the very soft, sensual bristles. And the cool thing about this is this can be used for what's called vacuum assisted dusting. So it's kind of like next level dusting. This is great if you have delicates that you want to clean, for example, knickknacks that you don't necessarily want to touch or pick up. Same thing for top of books or bookcases, light fixtures, artwork. This is very multi-use. The other thing that this is great for is cleaning the tops of door frames. You can just do some quick vacuum-assisted dusting. The mini stiff bristle brush is the other one that you'll see, and you'll notice when I just do this with my hand, it's significantly stiffer and more heavy duty than this one. And this serves a purpose. If you have any high traffic areas in your home, front entryway doormats where somebody walked in with a muddy boot, the mud dried, and you really need to like grind something in to loosen the dirt before you vacuum it up, that's when you would want to use a brush like this. When it comes to talking about maintaining or cleaning a vacuum cleaner, one must remind themselves of that famous meme. If you clean the vacuum cleaner, you are the vacuum cleaner. So first of all, let's talk about tools, because generally speaking, we don't think about cleaning the tools, but they go into some pretty grimy places. We have a whole video about how to clean cleaning tools and vacuum components. I will link that for you down below so you can check it out. The motorized stuff, also very important to clean and maintain. This is washable, it's removable as well. It's like a little circle, you pop a coin in there, you twist it, this pops out, you can wash it with soapy water. Again, I'll link that for you down below. The most important thing with any of these tools is you never want to use them until they're fully dry, and make sure that you put them back together. With these motorized heads, hair getting in there is the biggest issue. It stops it up, prevents it from working, as well as blockages. So really pay attention to maintenance. This vacuum is also really easy to empty. Some that I've seen, they're a little bit difficult or sort of awkward. This one has a super simple point and shoot design. So what you do is you remove all tools from the vacuum. You clearly make sure that you are not engaging the trigger while you do this. So you kind of hold your hand under the trigger, and you're gonna take this red release and simply gently push it down over a garbage can. I like to hold mine completely upright, or downright I should say, and that way it just easily empties. Now this plastic bin itself is also cleanable. You just have to gently remove it. Give it a good wipe down just with a microfiber cloth and water, then let it dry. The really important thing, I can't stress this enough, please let everything dry before you put it back. The motors are really sensitive. Moisture is not good for any vacuum, so just keep that in mind. The next thing to clean is this filter back here. It's this two-stage filter. It's got a papery looking fan. So to remove it, you simply twist counterclockwise. And to clean it is so easy. You just hold it like this and you run it under cold water. And then once it runs clear so the water isn't dirty when you're rinsing it anymore, you can just lay it flat to dry. And then when you feel it is fully dry, you just pop it back on, twist it clockwise, and you're ready to go. For all of these details and more, I go in depth on the blog, and I will have a full blog post about the Dyson V11 Absolute up for you over at cleanmyspace.com, and I'll put that link down below. And that brings me to this week's comment question, which is this. If you have a Dyson stick vacuum, tell me about it in the comments. Let me know why you love it, what you use it for, if you have any questions about it, and if you're somebody who hasn't made the transition over to a stick vacuum yet, what's holding you back? I'm curious. Tell me all of your thoughts. I want to know in the comments. And I'm going to tell you guys this. It's expensive to go ahead and buy something like a Dyson V11. But the way I look at it is I invest in things that I know are going to last a long time and work really well. A vacuum cleaner is something that takes care of your home and your family and your space. You need it to work, you need it to be efficient and convenient. I like the fact that something like this is going to last for several years. It's not going to end up in the landfill. It's easy to use and to maintain, because if I had a less expensive version, it wouldn't work as well. It wouldn't filter the way this one does, and I'd have to toss it and get a new one, which adds waste. So that is my 2 cents. And yes, this is indeed a sponsored video, but like I said at the beginning, I have been dreaming about working with Dyson for a very, very long time. So everything that I've said here is super genuine. You guys know me. I only talk about stuff that I use and I love. And by the way, if you want to learn more about Dyson products, visit dysoncanada.ca. I'm going air traffic controller on you. If you want to see what we're up to during the rest of the week, you can follow along on Instagram. I'm at Melissa Maker, Chad is at the Chad Reynolds, and the two of us are at Clean My Space. If you love the Clean My Space channel and you want to support us, the easiest way to do it is just to watch another video right after this one. The algorithm loves that. Who knows what the algorithm wants these days? And here are a couple of other videos I think you might love. If you want to learn about Maker's clean microfiber cloths, you can click this button right over here. There is a button down there that lets me know you care, so click it if you liked this video, and click this button right here to subscribe and begin your journey to a cleaner life. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.